To shoot. Iggy on the drive. His shot rejected. The run out. Jalen Green.
All right, now having the point guard turn with a little pressure instead. So that's something we hope that we see going in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Three-pointer to end the third quarter goes down by Jalen Green.
Good, that's positive going.
And this is Green. Jalen Green crossing over. Oh, Jalen Green.
For a few years with the Expos and the Dodgers. Oh, great feed down to Green for the flush.
That's what Jalen Green wants. Get him out in the open floor where he can show what he can do, and just explosiveness in the open floor.
Ignite keeping it to within 10. Green, the crossover, the step back, and the three.
All right, that was pretty. It's my turn to get some. Right there. See it?
Wearing blue, Ignite wearing white. Kuminga with the early steal, and he'll push the other way. On a connection to Jalen Green.
Absolutely, the connection of the pass here. A floater over the top, and perfect.
They throttled Austin by 35, but they are down double digits here to a good Raptors 905 team. And there's Jalen Green to the bucket, a chance at a...
Jared Jack coming away with that one. Final 4.5 minutes. Lob toward Green. Great grab and flush.
Perfectly placed pass as well by Jarrett Jack.
League season is over.
Yeah.
Nix has replaced Jack at the point guard spot. Throws to the rim, and there is Green on the curl, high above the iron.
Into the game, and right away you see his vision. Brian Shaw calls him an old.
Great job. He got his defender on his hip and didn't let him get around.
Jalen Green continues his hot shooting.
Threes that we've seen in this game have just been...
A chance for the tie there. Numbers, Green in the open floor. Skip to Green, baseline, hangs and hits. How long did he stay elevated?
In, he leaves his feet, right, left, up and hits it well.
Bobby Brown, baseline, here's Green into the paint, hanging. Oh, Jalen Green.
Defensively active hands, and then here, Green earlier in the game was able...
Flynn, that's off target. Numbers the other way. And an effortless slam for Jalen Green.
Surprised that the last few possessions by 905 didn't get pretty good looks, but this is probably the best look you can get.
Jalen Green with dribbling into space. Green driving in. The finish for Ignite.
Only like a 4-second difference between game and shot clock, 2-possession game. I thought, David, right now, if I'm Isaiah Todd, I'm like, guys, remember me over here? Remember me? I got us back in the game in the third quarter.
A projected top 5 pick is Jonathan Kuminga. Since his 5-star recruit, and there.
Definitely needs that parental advisory sticker in the black and white text.
Yeah, the corner, the bottom left.
And Knicks have been really strong pieces as well. Dante Hall runs the floor, and he's rewarded. With their season profile entering today's game. Headman feed, that's Green.
Gray Jr. doing exactly what he needs to do. When he gets it down there in the paint, score it.
Very dangerous inside, and Jalen Green just bullied his way to the hoop and laying it.
Taking a 2, 1 free throw worth potentially 2, and then obviously on an N1 situation, just
Some driving angles to get to the rim. Ignite 2 for 10, so the outside shot hasn't.
Fortunate there, but another stop nonetheless.
Green falling away. Got it.
Going to go on one-on-one like he did there, so he's actually comfortable in that setting.
Midway through the third quarter, the Charge having cut into the deficits.
3 of the young guys on the floor at the same time right now for Ignite, and here's their leader of the pack, Jalen Green. Look out! He's been waiting a long time to get this kind of opportunity. Oh, switch of the head.
I'm guessing that's not what Brian Shaw wanted out of his timeout. You know, they often run a back screen for Jalen Green, so he can do something like this.
He's going to be double teamed. He knows he's the focus of the opponent's scouting report, and yet he has consistently delivered on and off the floor.
I play for somebody else. Done. They're getting the job done. They're doing what was needs to be done, and that was my question. You know, for what team can figure it out and get the job done. I'd like to see him now.
Over to the good guys.
Principal Singh has checked in on the Ignite side. Step back, Green, and open.
In the high school ranks as Jalen Green goes to work.
Yep.
Steps back, and Green. As we approach the 30-second mark, trying to chip away once more. Green steps back in.
Inside Hall, kick out Green, feet set. Jalen Green splashes down a triple.
Green on the offensive end, you see the collapse.
A full 24-second reset of the shot clock should have occurred. Jalen Green shooting over the defense for 3. Matt Morgan lost it. The steal for Jalen Green against Payton II and 1.
Athletic Gary Payton II is, and so for him to take this.
Rebounders in the G League during his time over the last 3 seasons. Jalen Green 1 on 3 and 1.
And Green kept going. We've seen a couple of impressive finishes and transitions from him.
And I had some very serious injuries, and said he enjoyed his time with Sioux Falls and got the offer to come join Ignite. Nice move there to the rim by Green. Said he definitely wanted another shot at his pro career.
What he's doing is just increasing his value, and I'm sure teams are looking at him right now. Yeah, it's time to get this young man the ball again and let him just be at the jump shot. And they're getting, it's a wide open shot. They're just not making the shots at the clip.
Of things going, so 1 free throw for 2 points here until the final 2 minutes of the game.
Something he probably learned from his former head coach, Phil Jackson.
Jack picks it up. He signals he wants to play for 1, but then he finds
one shot and get into transition. For Jalen, I'd like to see him, be a dictator a little more. I want to see a little bit of this. This is what I want to see. I know he hasn't been hitting.
He's playing for the Santa Cruz Warriors this year. He was one of 3 Santa Cruz players in double figures. Here's Green off the bounce. Nice little up and
That Ignite is without Bobby Brown, who is out with an ankle injury. So Jack's having to take on a little bit more of that load of the leadership in the backcourt.
He put Oklahoma City back in front. Quick trigger, Green. Cleveland lost it. Good kiss of them can be found on ESPN+.
That one, was very special as well because we had a really tough season. Our G League team, South Bay Lakers, did, and as much as this is a team sport.
See togetherness. How does that show up? How would a viewer notice that as well?
Yeah, it's just the simple kippish things that you.
Good defense by Jalen Green. Getting to.
That's a huge play right there to stop a bucket from being made and not fouled.
And especially as a young pro, again, it's not always about the shots falling or turnovers that you can't get back, but how do you adjust your...
What him to do? He's out here to be a scorer, so right there. He's got the space.
Pressed to just 25 days, and so you're not going to have more than a day off in between games. It's interesting what his mission in the G League is, Rebecca. There's Green. Jalen Green. Kuminga pump fakes. Jalen Green is open as he stays down for an extra beat. Ignite has numbers the other way. Jalen Green rips it away. I think he's one of the most interesting guys in the league, Kevin, in just the sense of you have an accomplished... Owens has been assaulting the basket. Jalen Green has had 3 straight performances of at least 20.
With two-way players for both teams.
Yeah, also mentioned the Executive Vice President of basketball, Kuminga and Green.
Yeah, they don't need him beating people off the dribble. They himself there. I was moving it a couple of things on my abacus to the right-hand side. He was getting hit. That's why I put it up, and that's why it looked like that.
Got that 3. He was open off of that pass from Jalen Green, but he decided to make the extra pass because it was the better shot available.
Jack. That's been said before, Rebecca.
Yeah, right.
Really nice pass by Stockton.
Out here in the first half. Jalen Green. On the same page there, Hall and Brown, and they avoid the turnover.
Yeah.
Good ball movement.
Jalen of the NBA, if you're a big, you need to be a big that can shoot.
Jalen Green.
Saying, why isn't he playing with the Mavs G League team? And the answer is, they opted out here in the second half to grab a 3-point lead, and there is Green again. Nice feed off the offensive
game before you can move to offense, so that's what they're needing right now.
Green blows by the defense.
3 already, couldn't get that one to drop.
Green into the line.
See enough of that kind of ball movement in the first half.
Another turnover, a 3-on-1. Nice left.
and Green, Kuminga. Just 5 points in this one for Green. Bodies it. Green finding space in the... Green steps back into the win over Memphis on Wednesday, but he's been held scoreless in this one. Just 1 assist in 18 minutes from Jack as well. Jalen Green.
I'd understand how to get my elbow above the rim, too. Jalen Green, an 0 for 2.
Just signed to that earlier this week. Now accelerating underneath. Out to Jalen Green.
Too kind, partner.
Jalen Green looking like on this. And now slow to get back the other way. Green.
Put that left foot in the ground, spin move to an easy layup.
Green into a 3. Starting to heat up late in the second.
Yeah, nice offensive movement right there by Canton.
Call-ups have slowed down in the last few days. There have been...
And that's what I'm trying to do here.
Have you ever judged the dunk contest? Is that on the docket in retirement for you?